I'm Jess Potter, I'm a lung doctor and public health researcher, and I do a lot of campaigning around healthcare access for migrants. The UK at the moment is an extremely hostile environment for people living here who are not born here, and that extends to the health service. I've been campaigning a lot in this area, from writing in The Independent to speaking on the BBC. In response to this campaign from myself and others, a debate was held in the House of Lords, which directly led to a review of one of the mechanisms through which the hostile environment is enacted. This sort of media engagement has given me an array of opportunities, including engagement with academics from other institutions.
After a career and raising 2 children, I decided to go back to school to study economic history. While I was there, I took a great course called Economic History of War. I saw an ad to apply for this PhD, which it never would have occurred to me otherwise. The central resource that I'm using for my research is the sets of ledgers that are lodged at the Bank of England, containing the names, addresses, occupations, and purchases of all the investors who effectively loaned government money during the war. I felt passionate about it because I realized very early on that there was very, very little pre-existing research on the subject. It occurred to me that this was an area that could do with some exploration and a translation to the general public in a way that people could understand.
The media attention that we got on the cognitive flexibility of bumblebees study was really important because it raises awareness for scientific research in general, but in particularly for cognition research in invertebrates. It brought new ideas to my research and our research from people outside of science and outside of our field. The dialogue that the media attention has opened up has given us new ideas. For example, there was a lot of interest in whether bees could use tools. Now in our lab we have a PhD student working on whether bees can use some type of tool to solve tasks. So with all the experience that I got with recorded interviews, I was able to learn how to communicate my own research to a much more general and wider audience.